Not all heroes wear capes. In fact, none of the heroes in this video wear capes. Super strength, flight, X-ray vision is nothing compared to these hearts of gold.
How many of your friends came to your party?
After only one other kid showed up to this little boy's birthday party, the local fire service stepped in to give him a birthday he'll never forget. Nerf gun battles, races, and tossing the birthday boy into a foam pit. All part of a good day's work. Watch the heroic way firefighters deal with a blaze in this high-rise building. One seriously brave individual is lowered in a cage, attached to a crane, and manages to rescue some very scared and very trapped office workers.
Get in it, go on. Up, go.
This frightening moment was caught on camera as this poor woman was saved from the creepy man chasing her.
Wait. What happened? Stop.
Help me.
Stop. She's my girlfriend, okay, mate?
No hands.
Okay, mate? Go, please, go.
Okay.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Don't worry, everything's fine.
You need some guts to pull off this kind of tractor driving, but his brave actions stopped the fire in its tracks and gave the fire service more time to arrive. When she saw a 6-year-old boy wandering around in traffic, this bus driver's work schedule went straight out of her mind. After wandering away from school in the middle of the day and right into a busy intersection, the driver risked her own safety running into traffic to help the child. Canals don't come more polluted than this, but thanks to these amazing volunteers, it's now full of the only thing it should be full of: water. If the robots do take over one day, at least we'll know they'll be safety conscious, or maybe not, because this one was being controlled by a human who'd noticed the kid climbing and decided to come to the rescue. This deer managed to get itself tangled up in a bad way, but luckily there were good humans nearby. If it wasn't for these rescuers, the people on this South Korean ferry would have met a horrible watery fate. When an elephant gets itself into a situation like this, you need some seriously qualified vets to perform CPR, and that's exactly what they did. Here are some firefighters proving once again that fire isn't the only thing they need to rescue people from. Without a thought for their own safety, those heroes jump in, reach the victims, get them into a life jacket, and ultimately save the day. If you're stuck in a fast-flowing river, there's a limited number of ways you can be saved, and one of those is by helicopter. How many kids have gotten their heads stuck in a hole over the years? Exactly the same amount that have been rescued by firefighters. Bus drivers must get used to avoiding stray animals, but when you see a stray child, you really need to go the extra mile. She wasted no time in pulling over, leaving the vehicle, picking the kid up, and bringing him back to the safety of the bus out of harm's way.
Oh my God. No. I'm shaking.
During this cyclone in India, several canines needed the helping hand of dog's best friend. Be careful when you're trying to rescue a seal. You might get a bite for your troubles. A good coach should be there to catch you when you fall. Sometimes literally. It was just a normal day at work when these mechanics noticed the car they were working on had started to meow.
Hi. It's okay. Hi, Kitty. Oh, you're cute.
After getting stuck in a tire, the last thing this cow wanted to see was a car. Luckily, these two cars contained two very kind motorists. fire service and citizens teamed up to save this dog in Delhi. On a trip through the Australian outback, this motorcyclist found something very unexpected: an abandoned baby kangaroo.
I'll get some photos, some really good photos, and send them to you as well.
Greenkeepers don't just keep the golf course tidy, they also help golfers in distress.
Oh, that's nice. Where is it? Oh, he found it.
After pulling over the speeding car, the cops found that there was an unconscious girl inside being rushed to the hospital, so they decided to get her there even quicker. The job description for a pizza delivery guy is to, well, deliver pizzas. This guy, however, took it upon himself to rescue 5 children from their burning home as well.
It was getting worse by the second, and Bostic had to jump from the second story as he rescued the last child.
Yes, this kid may have left his dog's leash in the elevator door, but look how quickly he reacts to the situation and saves his precious pooch. It's not often you get this close to an eagle, but when you find one stuck in a spring trap, then the only thing you can do is spring into action. Oh, and catch it on film, of course. When this 92-year-old woman with dementia wandered away from her home, she was brought back home by an Amazon driver with a heart of gold. Yes, that's Hollywood superstar Brad Pitt, and this is him rescuing a small girl from being crushed by a massive crowd.
He rushes to her rescue and does his best to get the crowd to simmer down. Watch as he reassures 11-year-old Claudia, okay, it's okay.
There are some neighbors you just don't want to be constantly on your doorstep, but I'm sure we'd all make an exception if they head over to put out a fire. If you start choking in school, you can only hope there's a teacher who knows the Heimlich maneuver nearby. How she managed to get into this mess is almost as interesting as how she got out of it. At least she can see the funny side, and her friends definitely do. We're gonna say that alcohol might have been involved here. It's not often you get to see a firefighter fighting a fire. From the firefighter's point of view, some cops just don't want to retire. And this one's still serving his community at 84 years old. Working part-time for the police department, he's not only well-known in the local community, but also well-loved.
It's in my blood. I just can't quit.
After nearly 20 years in the Air Force and almost 50 in law enforcement, he's not slowing down anytime soon.
I just want to work. I still want to interact with the public.
Trees don't always spring up on their own. Sometimes it takes a green-fingered hero to make it happen. When an ambulance needs to reach people in a flood, there's only one way for them to do it. You know how we said that not all heroes wear capes? Well, the window cleaners at this children's hospital certainly do. When people are stranded on the side of the road, that's when a good Samaritan is needed the most. Many drivers passed this vehicle stuck in a snowdrift, but only one stopped to help, and luckily, he had a tow rope. These kind-hearted folks are handing out gifts to local parents who need a bit of extra help during the holiday season.
This is a hard time. I mean, they're trying to come up with a story for why Santa didn't come. That's why we provide the food, the paper goods. That way this holiday season for the families we're supporting, it's all about getting that quality time together.
When you need rescuing from a raging torrent like this, someone with serious jet ski skills comes in extremely handy. Going on a mission to rescue trapped miners requires nerves of steel, not least because you could end up joining them. Rescuing a cat is only the first part of the overall rescue mission. The aftercare is just as important. These real-life superheroes rehabilitated them, gave them their shots, and basically treat them so well that these cats are almost sad to finally be adopted.
Come on, mates! Hold on! Hold on!
When this lifeboat crew heard about a man and a dog in trouble, they weren't sure if the ferocity of the sea would prevent them from carrying out a rescue. Luckily, these heroes came through. Here's a child being rescued through a ceiling after the earthquakes in Turkey. Swimming pools and baby deer are never a good combination, but luckily this guy sprang into action. Just taking a few seconds out of your day to help someone can make a huge difference to their day. After this car broke through the barrier and went straight into an icy river, a nearby cop rescued her from an almost certain death.
Девушка, которая была за рулем, не справилась с управлением на скользкой дороге после столкновения с другим автомобилем.
From being stranded in the snow to having trouble crossing the street to even just leaving a door open, little by little, good deeds are capable of changing the world. Sometimes even robots need to rely on the kindness of humans. Firefighters showing their multiple skills by rescuing someone from a collapsed building. Recovery, CPR, dealing with shock, these guys have it covered. When people were alerted to a dog trapped in icy water, it was clear that something had to be done, and fast.
Ну чего ты, красавица, а? Пошли теперь.
If a moose is trapped in the snow, then a snow shovel seems like the appropriate instrument to solve the issue.
Okay, all right, let him be. Little be. Okay, 1, 2, 3, Mary. Okay, here we go.
Oh, thank God.
If only strangers would come together more often, like they did to rescue this drowning girl. It's those brave lifeboat guys again, this time rescuing a small girl stranded on an inflatable dinghy.
Pull up down there. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. It's all right. Sit there. Watch your safe now, aren't you? Come on. We'll get you back to your parents, yeah?
This poor little pooch was found abandoned on a small fishing shack. But on the other hand, that's how he found his forever home. We all need good friends who aren't afraid to grab us by the feet every now and then. After saving a family's life, this Spanish Civil Guard helicopter made an emergency landing in the middle of this soccer match. When these poor horses got themselves stuck in ice, there was no way they were escaping without a hand from these human heroes. This frozen deer needed the warmth of a human heart to thaw him out. This pregnant woman was bravely rescued from a cyclone only 24 hours before she gave birth.
Oh my God, I got one.
After a bad storm, these kittens badly needed rescuing, even if they weren't entirely keen on the idea.
Got you.
Yay! Oh, he's cute.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful.
After being saved by these humans, the only way this kangaroo could show his appreciation was with a good firm handshake. Wait, if you love our videos, be sure to check out Retrocast. And if Retrocast isn't your thing, don't worry, we have another Akimbo video for you.